like it didn't hit. Like, and to your point, there are people who are still defending it and saying like, well, you understand Emma, blah blah blah. Like they're looking at it from the lens, like the what I would say, given this time, the unrealistic human lens of like, oh well, Emma's being a good person, she's trying to see both sides and blah blah blah. But I just go, I get that, I get Emma's motivations, I get why she's doing what she's doing. I'm just saying from the perspective of where this story started, how it
Mhm.
was set up as like a horror manga, as like a Death Note level strats, as
Yeah.
like a, how will these kids get out of these situations, and what are the possible options afforded to them to get out of these situations, and how like the actual, once they get into it, how the plan doesn't go how they expected it and how they adjust to those things. Like all of that was how this was set up on. And then eventually it just became, no, fuck that. It's Emma. Like Emma just figures it out. It doesn't matter what the plan is. It doesn't matter how unrealistic her solution is. It's like doesn't. It's just like fuck it. And I get it. They put in place this promise or whatever, which kind of allows Emma to do this goofy shit. But let's say the promise wasn't there and they pretty much only had the two options of free the kids, kill all the demons, right? Something
Mhm.
like that. Like, what happens then? Right now, Emma shit doesn't work. So it's just like all this talk no jutsu shit doesn't work as much now that she doesn't have this promise under her belt, or this like shonen the excuse to basically be friends all the time. And it's, I don't know, people were still defending it, and I just think that I don't know what they're reading, but I feel like they're looking at like the characters and saying like, oh yeah, it makes sense why Emma would say this. And I'm like, that's fine. It does make sense why Emma would say it. But I'm talking about the story as a whole. Why
Ex-
people fucked with the series. People didn't fuck with the series because Emma was this cute girl. Well, at least I didn't. Maybe some people did. But I didn't fuck with the series because Emma was this like cute little girl and I just like seeing cute little kids do shit. No, I got into it because I liked the strategy. I was very interested in the story questions of like the
Mhm.
demon's purpose and how they were going to overcome this. And then
Right.
it ended up just falling flat, and that is why it's trash. But I don't know. I'm done with my rant on this
Yeah.
bullshit. If it
Yeah.
continues past this arc, I will drop it.
Yeah.
Still
Um,
wasting my time.
no, we're in complete agreement. Just to
Oh,
give,
also nominee for Goofy of the Year too. I didn't put that down. I was thinking about it over the week, but yeah, it's officially on my list for Goofy of the Year. Yeah,
what are you talking about?
it's there.
Are you talking about Peter or just the series as a whole?
The series as a whole is definitely on there for Goofy of the Year. We
Very true.
Because like there's too many. Like if I just put Peter on there, then I gotta suggest Emma, then I gotta suggest Norman. Like it's a lot of shit. So I would just put in Promise
Wrap it
Neverland as a
up.
whole. Goofy of the Year didn't live up to his expectations. So for right now, it looks like we got Hawks and Promise Neverland on the Goofy of the Year list in like the first quarter of the year. Good job, guys.
Oh God, good job. Oh, rest to all our people who listen to us and is definitely on the positive Promise Neverland train. I want to just kind of reinforce what you said, that the reason we consider Promise Neverland trash, to try and summarize it as best as I could, is simply what the series was transformed slowly into a different kind of series over time. That's the best way to explain it for you, okay, guys? The themes of this show, how it started, was like MGG said, horror, mystery, action, adventure. It transformed and pretty much got away from the mystery, went hardcore action, and even got rid of the horror aspects of it if you think about it, because of how much into the action that they really into. So literally the series changed as a whole from the beginning to where it is now. And we liked it and we thought it was best how it started, and it should have kept those same vibes throughout the entire series. But it literally transformed. And it transformed into something that we just consider fake, considering to where it started out. Best way to give it to you guys. Just want to put that out there.